This is why you cannot rely on the Golden State Warriors. They lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves, which, to be completely honest with you, is what I was rooting for. This means tomorrow night, Kings, T-Wolves in the Golden One Center. If the Sacramento Kings win, they are in. This is the biggest game in the history of the Golden One Center. It is not even close, and I expect Sacramento to be buzzing. I know it's a Monday night. If you're going to the game, get there early, bring everything you got. If you don't leave that building with at least a crackly voice, you didn't do it right. And if you don't have tickets, you're no less of a fan, get out there to downtown if you can. Be a part of the celebration outside and around if, of course, the Kings clinch that spot. If you're watching from home, scream from your couch. I promise we hear you and we feel that energy. But here's the thing. People were asking me, hey, Matt, are you doing a Locked On Kings podcast tonight? No, I am not. I was not planning on it. I was going to do one, absolutely, if the Kings clinch tonight. I'm saving as much energy as I can for tomorrow night's game. I felt really gross, to be honest with you, actively rooting against the Kings clinching today. Never thought in a million years I'd ever be put in that situation, but it's okay for Sacramento Kings fans. It's okay for me. It's okay for anybody who was rooting against the Kings clinching tonight to want that moment in Sacramento. We want it to happen in the Golden One Center in front of 18,000 fans and everybody else who's outside. We want that to happen on the Kings' terms in their city. After 16 years of waiting, we can wait one more day. So, no Locked On Kings podcast tonight. You're getting kind of this weird, dumb, short video instead, but here's the reality. Tomorrow night is going to be unbelievable. And if the Sacramento Kings lose, which is a very real chance, look, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're a tough matchup against the Kings. And for some reason, Sacramento has struggled when they've been rested taking on a team on a second night of a back-to-back, especially in their own building. So there's no way we can just absolutely say that the Kings are going to win tomorrow night against the Minnesota Timberwolves. But I believe with every fiber of my being that it's going to happen tonight. I believe things in sports that you just can't write them, they write themselves. Stuff like this happens for a reason. So tomorrow night, I believe we are going to get that moment. We are going to see the Sacramento Kings clinch in their own building. We're going to see the playoff drought come to an end, and we're going to do it in a fashion that is fitting for how long this fan base has waited. Then after that, of course, we will do a Locked On Kings podcast where we'll be celebrating the Kings clinching and we'll be recapping or we'll be sharing what this moment means for Sacramento Kings fans, whether you're a day one fan, a OG fan, a fan for the entire playoff drought, or somebody who maybe just recently jumped on the bandwagon. You all have feelings about this. We'll share those together. We'll come together and hopefully be celebrating tomorrow night, the playoff drought coming to an end. Can't wait to see you at the Golden One Center tomorrow night. If you're coming, let me know. Email me, mattgeorgesports@gmail.com, or you can tweet me at mattgeorgesack on Twitter. I would love to be able to meet you and chat with you before the game. It is going to be busy. It is going to be wild. It is going to be a time, win or lose. I cannot wait for the energy that I know you are all going to bring tomorrow night. And then again, those of you who are not coming to the game, we feel your energy from home. We feel your energy around the world. We appreciate you so much for how much you support this team as well. And of course, I appreciate you for supporting the Locked On Kings podcast. I'll see you tomorrow night when the Kings clinch after beating the T-Wolves.